Chris. How you doing? How's everybody doing today? I forgot that 14 does that thing where you've got the camera that just sort of pans around stuff in the area you're in to like give you some cinematics. I think that's pretty cool, honestly. Yo, you doing good? You doing great? Good to hear it. I had to wrap up some dog-related chores and dishes, but we're here now. Game Awards is about to start. Yeah, it is. I think I'm just gonna wait for it after, you know. I think I'm just gonna hear it as it comes. So, you know, kind of watch some highlights and see what it's all about. There we go. Took a minute for it to load. Feel free to shout anything out. I'm not. It's not that I'm not interested. I'm just more interested in doing other things than watching the Game Awards right now. But yeah, feel free to shout anything out that you're excited about or that you're disappointed about. We can chat about it as it comes. Yeah, so last time we left off, I actually have a list of like all of the quests, so like I can kind of keep track of where we're at in the patches. So right now we're still in 4.2, and we've got a couple of quests, so we're gonna wrap those up and then move on to the next patch. So his forgotten home. 9 times. Baldur's Gate 3's been apparently really fucking great. I really need to buy it. It's literally just that everything else has been occupying my time. But yeah, apparently it's that great. So, alright, for want of a better suggestion, what say you to a brief tour of the newly liberated Doma? I'd be interested to hear that people are faring in their own words, and it's not as if we'll be missed here. Or will we? A moment, if you would. Uh-oh. Yuguri and Asahi, was it? You have some business with Sela? Business, no. Pleasure, my lady. I merely wish to exchange a few words with the famed slayer of gods and champion of Eorzea. It is truly an honor. Yeah, it's, apparently it's hit some marks, you know? It's definitely something I'd want to do, and maybe, like, do on stream. But stuff's a bit tight as far as A4, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm willing to buy the expansion of this game, but it's like I'm hesitating on buying Baldur's Gate 3. Is it because of... I think it's because of my immediate interests. I don't know. It's definitely something I want to play. Oh, such heartfelt admiration. One could almost forget that you're envoy of the Empire. Oh, is that so strange? We've stood on opposing sides in the past, but I see no contradiction in lauding the man who would do battle with our common enemy. And lest you forget, this is my homeland. It would be remiss of me not to at least thank him for containing the threat that posed by the Kojin's vile icon. Hey, we're getting there. Nice. 20%, 20 days left. You guys got it. Now, if I may continue, as we speak, Lord Heian deliberates over my proposal, and I would take this time to see the land I once called home. The Lady Yugiri is certain to be a jovial escort. The excursion would be all the more enjoyable for your company, and safer besides. Yeah, I think it's going to get it, too. If it doesn't, it'd probably be, God, what else am I thinking of that everyone's been talking about this year? Aster has the right of it. He does not like to come to harm with you at his side. Will you join us? I mean, sure. Be my pleasure. Spider-Man 2. I feel like Baldur's Gate whooped it. Like, I haven't even played it, but like I feel like the popularity of Baldur's Gate 3 will win it over Spider-Man 2. Not that I don't think Spider-Man 2 was a great game. It was fantastic, but I think Baldur's Gate 3 will win. For sure. In that case, I will join you as well. There's naught else to do until Lord Henry has reached his decision. I can think of no finer way to learn more about the current state of Doma. It's settled then. The four of us shall make a brief excursion through Yangxia. Yangsha? I don't know what the pronunciation is. Might we start at the town of Monzon? I would see what has become of Doma Castle. Very well. You'll follow me. Yeah, Doma Castle, Doma. Okay, Doma Castle. House of the Fierce. We wanna fly. Oh, weird. Let me fix weird. Okay. Where am I going? For the main quest. For the main. Is there anything you're excited to see at the Game Awards? Like, as far as victories or losses? Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate, Zelda 2 the King, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil, Super Mario Wonder. Wait, Alan Wake 2's out? What? Fuck. Did that come out this year? Shit. I'm out of step. I need to play Alan Wake for sure. Maybe Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom was so long ago. Like, I don't know. It's a toss-up for me between Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom as far as who could potentially win. So, I don't know, man. Damn. Yeah, I need to play Alan Wake. That looked good. The sequel, I mean. Hey, can this truly be Monzon, home of the cream of Doma's samurai? I had heard that Yotsuyu intended to send some few of our automata here, but only by way of warning. It should not have come to this. Indeed, her savagery served only to incense the people and spur them to rise up in protest. It was folly to think such methods of governance could ever prove effective. The sooner we can begin making amends for this senseless destruction, the better. Securing supplies and support for the reconstruction effort should not prove difficult, once our nations are formally at peace, of course. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed through the ruins. Best performance? Yeah. So I know that, unfortunately, Final Fantasy XVI got shafted for Game of the Year, but is Ben Starr in the running for best performance? Or has he been scooped out of that as well? I know he won that at the Golden Joystick, but like, I feel like Game Awards is unfortunately bigger. Who's the nominees for best performance? Idris Elba, Solomon Reed, yeah. Monty Libertas, Saga Anderson, to Yuri Linthal as Peter Parker, Cameron Mahonigan as Carl Kestis, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, okay. Neil Newborn as Asterion, yep, from Baldur's Gate 3. Ben Starr's Clive Rosfield. I've heard a lot of good things about Asterion, though, so, like, again, I feel like it's a toss-up there, at least, but Ben Starr did a phenomenal role, like, I don't know, it's just... For a Final Fantasy game, the voice acting is really, really, really good. Like, not that it's ever been uber terrible for me, but like, the whole performance cast for 16 was really good. A travesty. I remember being, the keep being so beautiful. Yeah, now it's all ruined. In the light of setting sun, and one would swear it was a flame. It's indeed a doleful spectacle. Mayhap we rebuild it one day when we have finished helping the people rebuild their lives. Cameron and Ben. Yuri did a really good job in this one too. There's one thing I have to say about Spider-Man 2 is that I didn't cry at the end, but I did cry at the end of the first game, and I feel like, I don't know. It's not that every game has to make you cry. I just felt like the first game had a more emotional impact on like the human level, I guess. I don't know. The second game was very much, oh my god, these Spider-Man villains. Yes, it was that feeling the whole time. It was really great. And good setup for third game. Would you be opposed to, speaking of whom, who would you be opposed to seeing how they live firsthand? The village in Namai is but a short journey from here, if I'm not mistaken. By river, yes, if you'll follow me, I will ready our boat. Really just walking him around. I want to be caught up to the point that when a patch drops, I'm like playing the 7 quests that drop as their like live day one. Like, it's got to be an interesting feeling to like be caught up and have no main scenario for like months, and then suddenly, boom, you have quests to do, and then you do them and they're done so quick. It's got to be a very frustrating but interesting experience. Cast off? Oh, there's a duty. I'm about to get fucked. I'm sure it's like the red Kojin or something.
Get back! I'm warning you!
Uh-oh.
Someone's in trouble.
Unless this is staged. Yo, Roos! You checking out the Game Awards, my dude? Ah, Red Kujin, I told you. Stop calling me that, I hate it.
Are you alright?
I don't know how to feel about Asahi. I really don't. Like, this could be staged. But maybe that's my skeptical mind on anybody from Garlemald. Like,
what do they want with you?
Yuki, and you look too.
yo, what the fuck
I
is
don't
Red
know. We
Kojin
were
up though?
returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will we.
They're a boot to start. Yeah. You good? Yeah, what's up with that? Are people expecting Jeff to fight somebody? What's the deal? Is there a rumor going around, or...? Oh, that last... Oh, yeah, that kid who's like, I nominate my Orthodox rabbi, Bill Clinton, or something. Yeah, he's a little shit. I can't believe he had the gall to go up and run with it like that. Shit. Alright, I see what you mean. Yeah, I feel that, though. Like, I really hope that they've beefed up security, because, like, holy shit, what an obnoxious twat. It's gonna get spicy, you know? I hope there's, like, a random drop on info for Kingdom Hearts 4, yeah, that'd be nice.
The art of my form.
I would hate that, actually. It'd be so terrible. Watch them like, here's an incomplete game. I don't know. I guess if they've been somehow super producing it in secret and like they just haven't said anything, yeah. I just feel like it would be bad. I don't think enough time has passed since that initial trailer for them to have developed a solid game, you know? I don't know. But then again, like, surprise me, right? As long as it's cooked, though, I don't care how long it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's fucking done, I'm so down with that. Bruce, have you seen Dragoon stuff with the big red eye? Cause me do this. Big red blasts. I am no longer Azure Dragoon. I am Crimson Dragoon. I really love that he was like, yeah, the Crimson Dragoon. Because, like, the red stuff kicks in at later levels. I don't know, it's super cool. I like the idea of Crimson. The word Crimson is always cool, you know? We're Estinian pilled now? Yeah. I love Estinian. He's so fucking cool. Dragoon has best mentor, fight me. Like, well, he was kind of a mentor for a while. He's not really a mentor anymore. Hey, we didn't die on our duty. I just don't know how to feel about Asahi. Like, yo, he done the katana thing? He did. Alright, Asahi. Either this was staged, or I might be able to trust you.
That seems to be the last of them.
Uh-huh.
You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
Yeah, do you? Yeah, I give them a couple of go. I haven't had to select easy yet. I like that there's an option to, you know? I like that they're like, hey, it's an MMO. We understand that difficulty, you want to get into trials, right? You want the trials for your hard stuff. This is the story. If you want it to be a little easier, here's an option for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they've really geared towards getting people caught up in the narrative by allowing for NPC parties and, you know, easier solo duties and stuff like that. Yeah, the missing one NPC message and dying makes me salty. Yeah, it's like, sometimes they're like, press the square button. They like say something very specific that needs done in the duty, and you're like, I'm doing my rotation. I'm trying to fucking kill this enemy as quickly as possible. And they're like, there's a one-off mechanic in this duty. And you're like, fucking hell. 101 predictions? What happened?
But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
Yep.
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
An MMO? You mean
Must
like
you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting
a more
change,
traditional
we must look
MMO?
beyond
Yes, please.
narrow allegiances.
Basically, we have the like multiplayer in the form of, well, we had it in Union Cross. But if you mean more in the sense of like something that looks like this, yes, please. It would be so fucking cool. I think you mentioned that.
You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that.
Yeah, I kind of wish the house stuff wasn't so restrictive. In that, like, if I just wanted a house to decorate stuff, I didn't have to like have a company and like buy one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a video game. The space is fictional. Like, it's a fictional. The limitation on how many houses there are is fictionally limited, right? So it's like, I'm not saying everybody should have it. Like, maybe you do have to own a free company, right? That would be fair enough, because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. It would be. Wait, what's a private house ward?
You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire.
Do I have
from
a house
without.
or not, is what
But
I'm
if we
asking.
are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
I just sometimes get stuff to decorate houses with and can't because I'm not a part of that region of the game, if that makes sense. Chris, you gotta pick 2 things. 3's too many.
I knew you would understand.
Anybody dressed
You
in
have
white,
witnessed
though.
such change firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
Yeah, true, Asahi. I mean, I don't know. It's not that it's not that they couldn't have good guys, right? Sid's from Garlemald, right? He's a good guy. You know, it's just, you know what I'm saying? We've been done dirty so many times by Garlemald. It's hard, you know? Murasaki's sus. Yeah, I'm fucking suspicious, dude. Tell them to postpone the games until after the Game Awards. Yeah, which games do you want to look at? The real games or the fictional ones where you know, throw a ball at each other? Just saying. Hope to convey my views on our nation's shared hopes under more peaceable circumstances. Yet this regrettable little interlude did afford me a chance to see the famed hero of ARZ in action. Few Imperial soldiers can say that. At least few who live to tell the tale. We should make a Murasaki sus emote. What would be a good, like my big wide eyes, like, I don't know. What's a good sus emote? Like it's a high budget tokusatsu set. Bruh, give me 5 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. A little deal. I believe it's time for us to return to the Enclave. Return, my lord, but what of Namai? You seemed eager to observe the villagers going about their daily lives. To be frank, I still am, but I rather doubt the good people of Namai would take kindly to the sight of a man in Imperial uniform with blood still dripping from his blade. Even in your company, my presence would only prove a distraction. Fret not, however. Thanks to you, the 3 of you, I have seen a great deal more than I otherwise would. And with any luck, Lord Hien will have finished considering my proposal by the time we return. Yeah, it'd be greatly appreciated if you held off starting the Thursday game until the Game Awards are over. Thanks, Chris. You isn't among me. Oh. How do I even do that? What does that look like? I don't even follow the... I don't play it, I don't follow it, so I don't know enough about what it looks like to dictate how that should appear. If that makes sense. I am... Oh, we have to go to the docks. It's always fucking nighttime, dude. That's funny. Yeah, this place at night's pretty great. I love the light and the crystals up here. Pretty nice. Oh, hello. Very nice. I like that when you glide past a building, the sound is focused on the camera.
Say thank you. Nipple salads! Close enough.
So like there's a whoosh sound when the camera passes by real close to buildings, because it's like you're riding past it. It's very nice detail, because it's not just that the character model's passing. It's when the camera passes. Listen. You hear it? Yeah. You can feel it in the controller, too. Now you're here. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh, hi, G-Law. Hi, G-Law. Anything? Yeah, me too. Cute. You want a drink? You want me to get you like a soda? Okay. Thanks, Ventus. Yeah, she's work is kind of shit right now, apparently. Yeah, I fucking hate it. I thought Ventus was here. Literally thought Ventus was here. Also, Roos, what do you think of my HUD? I have my stuff, right? My main HUD, the stuff I access. I've got indicators, you know, for my cooldowns, right? So when I activate stuff, I can, where is it? I can't activate that, but like I have my cooldowns, right? I just realized I don't have my blood for blood indicator. I do, it's right here, never mind. I have my, I do have those. I have these for my, the stuff I don't access often. So it's like, I have these here. And most people I see do their main job commands, but it just takes too long. Like, I don't like doing this and like doing that and then not hitting the right jump. So like, I just prefer this for my jumps. And then like, I'm like, oh, leg sweep, right? I know my cooldown indicator is over on the left side. So I just go left, right, leg sweep, or feint, or true north, or arms, like whatever I need. Yeah, it's like in combat, doing this stresses me out. So I'd rather have this for, you know, sprint or my mount roulette if I wanted to get on a mount. This is my favorite mount. Look at it. Look at it just carrying me around. Look, he just pinched me in the back of my clothes. And he just... The death claw, man. Isn't that cute? You might have. I don't know. And then I have, of course, my Dragoon Gauge and my jump cooldowns. You know, I just wanted to like have everything there and also see cooldowns and stuff. So it's a while to change from the custom to default. Yeah, it's super weird. Where am I going? Over here. Agreeing to join me. If not for your aid, the Koji may have overwhelmed us. Pray go on ahead. Lord Heian is expecting you. We'll remain without and keep watch over our guests. Well, we best not keep him waiting. Alright. Hey, Heian Khan. So I'll show you in? Yes, except the joystick doesn't do that. I have to use that. Hey, you good? Hey, Lord Heian. Welcome back, my friend. Yugiri tells me you accompanied her and Asahi on a tour of Yangsha. I hoped you might take the opportunity to recover from your exertions in Sakazuki. But I gather your time was well spent. Until your ambassador affords Yugiri a chance to make a full report, however, I must rely on you to supply the details, so please, tell us how it all unfolded. Yeah, speaking of bad one, I need to get back to freaking finishing that. The Red Kojin here? Have there been other such incidents since the liberation? Not that I'm aware of. If they're planning some new venture here in Yangsha, we'll need to increase patrols. In any event, I'm indebted to you for fighting them off, but tell me, and don't be modest, was Asahi truly the first to leap to the youngster's aid? He was. I was quick to doubt him when we first met, but his desire to save them seemed quite genuine. Possible he truly believes what he's saying, or it's staged. In the time I've known you, you've always been an excellent judge of character. What do you make of the ambassador? I still don't think he can be trusted. And the question is, what his true intentions may be remains. Regardless of his aim, I am resigned to play his game, for now at least. The forswearing summoning should be simple enough, considering you never dabbled in it in the first place. Which just leaves somewhat thornier question of how to police the Red Kojin. With that very question in mind, I sought Athena's counsel. Thanks to his knowledge in the icons and the rituals used to invoke them, I believe we've identified a workable solution. Murder all the Red Kojin. As you recall, Susanoo was summoned forth using the powers of relics locked with Kojin's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Though said relics remain there to this day, it is all but certain the act of summoning exhausted their stores of ether, making subsequent summonings impossible. Assuming that to be the case, preventing the Primal's return rests on denying the Red Kojin the means to amass new stores of ether, either via acquisition of crystals or relics they want to collect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friends, the Blue Kojin. Since Doma's liberation, we have forged closer bonds with Wunchin and his people, and with their support, I'm quite confident we can keep the Red from obtaining what they require to call upon this Susanoo. What of the prisoners? They will be exchanged as agreed, and I will give full credit to Asi for the success of the transaction. If there's aught we can do to help the populares govern our favor, I mean to see it done. Okay. But first, I have some unfinished business to attend to. Would you all come with me? Yes, of course, but what manner of business? A past mistake which I would see put right, one which weighed heavily on my mind. Oh wait, what do you mean? Harmonium, a new deaf sign language game. Yo, that's cool.
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company.
What?
The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river. Yet here you are, the living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
Bruh, what? Are we doing it?
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
Hey, get that popcorn, dude.
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so?
That's the difficult question, isn't it?
With both, I would say.
Both, yep.
For all have a conscience,
Mhm.
and all must choose.
Why,
But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
that's the hard part, is like, they still did it, right?
You ask that I show mercy.
Amnesiac Nazis would still be tried, right?
I ask
So
why the
like-
heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami? If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard. Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu.
Bro, what?
But if they do, the Guardians shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Dude, this whole... Bruh. Like,
Now then,
I love
I
it.
believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough.
I love the red trim or the red coloring on the inside of
Did Gosetsu not seem strange to you?
the duster portion of her outfit for Alice's outfit. Like the
His
inside
sympathy
red,
for
outside
Yotsu,
blackish gray
partly.
looks really good.
I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade. Though I suppose if he and Yotsu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it. It falls to us to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
Okay. All right. I don't know. Like, okay. I'm invisible. I mean, Tsuyu's predicament will be a little Akami, but Gosetsu seems certainly convinced. Ooh, we getting internet issues, man? Yeah, that's a little scary. Hakudo? Yeah, it seems like we got some internet issues on my end. His decision, and uncertainty in his eyes is given way to resolve. How long it's taking for me to disengage from NPCs. I had no idea Yotsu's return weighed so heavily on Lord Hien's mind. Oh, picking up speed now. Alright, Hien. There we go. Has reached his decision. Rise of a new sun. Alright, this is the last quest of this patch. Okay. With Yotsu safely in Gosetsu's care, all that remains is to answer Asahi's proposal. I realize that other matters demand your attention, but I would ask that you stay a while longer to see this business through. We can do that.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
I love when there's voice cutscenes. It just makes me feel happy.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all, if her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango. How dreadful.
Nice. It's got a release date. Sick. Time for a Persona
Very
3
well.
replay.
In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
Interesting. Yeah, it's coming up pretty quick. We have 25 Mega Man to beat. You got this. You're already like what? Almost halfway through? Like a week into it? You got this. Forgive me, my lord, but has he not been gone over long? Perhaps I should calm yourself, Gosetsu. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. He deserves that much. Sorry to kept you all waiting. Kept you waiting, huh? Thank you for your understanding. Long did I dream of this reunion, but never did I imagine it would be so joyless. Part of me hoped your stories of her condition were just that, but alas, it is as you say. Tsuyu, do you remember anything of this man? Anything at all? No. So she doesn't even know it's her brother. Wow. I don't know, like 20-hour games. Ah! Okay. I'm a stranger to her. That much is clear from the single look. I leave her in your care. As you wish. Yeah, like I imagine as they got better, they're longer because they're more, balanced and involved. No. They aren't gonna play themselves? What do you mean? Excuse me, my superiors. Oh, the games, right? Are long overdue for report. They will be elated to hear of her agreement. Of that I have no doubt. Genre ship because spin off. Oh, okay. As for the exchange itself, I have obtained the relevant pressure. What's that DS Mega Man game that everybody had was it in high school or middle school? There's like a Star Force? It might have been Star Force, yeah. I feel like I remember seeing Nick play that. In the relevant missions, I will arrange for your people to be relieved of various duties and sent here to Yangsha. This will take time, of course. Of course. You may rest assured your soldiers will be cared for until you return. We will also begin taking steps to better counter the threat of the Kojin and their icon. Before you take your leave, there is one matter. I was informed it was you who took the lead in rescuing the two Domans from a band of Kojin sellswords. I have not yet had time to thank you thank you properly. Battle Network? Maybe it was Battle Network. Please, there is no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would do under circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. Why the Red Kojin is the Empire's making. Were not for our transgressions, those children would not have needed saving. Both Doma suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain, be it at the hands of Kojin or indeed the Empire. I pray the Emperor will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us all. I don't know. Maybe it's until we meet again. Interesting. Interesting. As before, I leave Yotsuya to you. the rest of you to join me outside. Let's treat Asahi to a proper farewell. And then we murder. And it's just gone. Yeah, you don't remember any of it. Alright, well... Okay, interesting. This is going more amicably than I thought it would. Esther's airship waits at Castrum Fluminous. Let us be off. I'm probably doing what?
I wish you a safe journey.
Cycle enemy? What? Does it?
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting. Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure? I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha. Mark me, savior of the savages.
What?
There will be a reckoning.
Hello? 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 I thought we were playing nice. I was lied to.
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy.
Maverick. Be good.
What in the...
Alwed Xenos.
Reinforcement? No, just one! Cut him down!
Hey, enough. Hi. Did it not let you know that we were live? Oh! You know why? Because I never... Oops. I never posted it. Yeah, and also you can get notifications outside
Thank
of
you.
Discord.
Thank you,
You
sir.
probably just don't have it enabled for Twitch.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the Enclave across the river.
Hey, you better get out of here now, Waltz.
Lord Cayenne.
The king of the former king of
Macaroni
Dormasa. They
with the
say he's one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
And Xenos is walking off. He's a big motherfucker. I literally have not noticed how big he was before.
Who's that?
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, legatus of the 12th, the crown bloody prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
That was Lord Xenos.
Dude. Hey, Chris Judd presenting best performances? Hell yeah.
Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me.
What happened to Nice Asahi? I thought you know what? Okay.
Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire. My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance. I will cherish this moment, lock it away within my heart, until the day we meet again.
Okay. Yeah, Chris, anything you feel like dropping, let me know. By all means, share it around. Are we gonna tell them, like, the Asahi spits venom and, like, he's a snake and we need to, like, watch out because this isn't legit? Or maybe it is mostly legit and, like, we just, I don't know. I figured it would be Baldur's Gate, hell yeah.
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
This song's really awesome.
Of all the memories to witness.
I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos. My lord.
Calm yourself, Yugiri. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them
we're
there
just
is
finishing
even the
patch
faintest
4.3.
hope, we might secure the return of our
Or
conscripted
4.2.
brothers and
We're about to
sisters,
start patch 4.3.
I must play this game. After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
I wonder how this is going to fall
My
through,
lord,
though.
you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
Yeah, see if I can't reset my...
Besides, I think he likes me.
Did he?
Which is more than some can say.
I mean, I guess he is. I don't know if that's what we want to take away from this, but... Makes no sense. Why would he even bother keeping up the pretense for so long, only to drop it right before the very end? Perhaps he no longer thought it necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation in the prisoner exchange. He is truly a disciple of Xenos. 'Tis possible emotion simply got the better of him. Remaining calm around the man who slew his lord will have taken its toll. Whatever the explanation, now is not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed as planned. The Red Koju must be placed under surveillance and the Garlean prisoners made ready for the exchange. Do you not concern yourself with these details? Leave the affairs of Doma to us. When the hour is exchanged draws near, we will call for you. Okay. Called Exodus. Interesting. Should certainly hope so. What of the Empire's true intent? We would be on hand to play our part, either to defend Doma or help usher in a lasting peace. Although, let's see, I thought we might use this time to return to Eorzea, but given the volatility of the situation, mayhap we best remain in Kugane. Agreed. Between Yotsuya's amnesia and Asahi's dubious agenda, I'd say we have ample reason to remain in the neighborhood. If anything should happen, anything at all, you must send for us at once. But we will. Or I will. On that you have my word. Chartering a path through the sea is a sea of trouble promises to be difficult enough. I'm not so proud as to attempt the feat alone. Is rest enough? Yeah, get some sleep. Get some rest. To Kugane then. Tatara and the others must know what transpired here. Let's do it. I knew it couldn't. I knew it was too good to be true. Asahi, yeah, right. Alright, seems you've been you're all in quite the predicament. Oh god. Hey, Ventus. Well, should we receive any urgent missives from Doma, rest assured you'll be the first to know of it. Yes, of course, we're discussing ideas of replenishing our coffers, but I suppose that all can wait if any urgent news should come through the office. About that, I wish to apologize to Taru. It was reckless of me to make a purchase without first consulting you. You may be certain, however, that I mean to reimburse the signs, even if it means drawing upon my personal funds. Very thoughtful of you, but I'm sure it won't come to that. Yeah. I actually forgot to post about it too. I just kind of went live and didn't send the message. I don't know. Do you want spoilers, Ventus? Do you want me to like Ventus? Do you want me to tell you what you missed, Ventus, or I don't know how much of this you're paying attention to when you're in here. If Sorbonne's business proposition is promising as it sounds, Zayla should have no difficulty wiping the red from our ledger. I forgot that Mikoto do the cat thing. Forgive me, Zilla. It would seem I have unloadingly heaped my financial troubles upon you. I swear I will pay you back. Though I fear I will struggle to cobble together anything of monetary value, knowledge I can gather in abundance. To start, I plan to investigate the divisions forming within the Empire. Mayhap Riol and his associates have heard something on the subject. Regardless, the more we know about the politics of Garmal, the better our chances of predicting the Imperial's next move, which might yield you an advantage on the day of the prisoner exchange. Knowing what we do of Asahi's apparent resentment towards you, I cannot say what he hopes to gain from it. But there's the faintest chance that a lasting peace could be forged between Doma and the Empire. What choice have we but to try? Lord Hien has the right of it. Asahi may very well be a monster, but we must play his game for now. Alright, that is patch 4.2 done and done. I'm gonna grab a glass of tea before we start patch 4.3. Well, I guess we're gonna watch whatever this is first. And then we're gonna go get tea. Just the grind? Oh, okay. Arranging the prisoners. So Asahi is maybe kind of a jerk. He's nice, and maybe they're actually trying to get Doma and Garlemald to like work together and do stuff. But like, he like really hates the Warrior of Light because we killed Xeno. Xenos committed suicide, but we fought him and he killed himself after the fight. So it's like God of Ragnarok Valhalla. Free DLC December 12th? Are you fucking serious? Hold on. What? For real? Free DLC on December 12th. Holy shit. Did they say anything about it? Like what it is? Arranging the prisoners exchange proved easier than I thought. Yes, my lord will be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan. Oh no. Okay, so he's being selfish. You need to finish Ragnarok? You do. It's... Oh, it's good. Ventus has me on a fucking replay of... What?
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift.
Thank you.
I pray that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
We do, yes. I think.
It's so pretty. Who are you?
And then Nightbot happens to post.
Who are you?
Interesting. I have a timer set for those, but No, Nightbot did the goals message, which has both of them in one message, and then happened to also meet the requirements for the timer for the subscriber message. There's a timer that spits them out automatically, but then there's also a command in case we wanted to like... What?!
Fine, now leave me.
Hello?! What?! How is this motherfucker alive?! How is it? But I guys got super lightheaded. You literally waited until the climax of that scene and dropped 3 subs on me. You were finishing it on Payday. You did. You fucking did finish it on Payday. Thank you so much. Damn, you've gifted a total of 47 subs to this community. So G-Law now has a sub. We got ACH1's got a tier 1 sub. We got Jorky got a tier 1 sub. Getting blasted and then getting subbed on. I literally was lightheaded for a sec there. Literally, why is Xenos alive? He fucking put a blade to his throat. I'm sure they checked his what the hell? Does he have a twin brother? All right, this starts 4.3. This starts 4.3 right here. So many chemicals so quick. I know, right? All right, so we made our goal actually. Our goal has been reached. Let me go get a glass of tea. Okay, I'm gonna breathe. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about. Hold on. No, first we have to do this first. Okay, we have to. Oh boy. All right, we have to take a look at our sub goal. I'm just pulling that up real quick. Give me 2 seconds. List peruse. Yeah, we could do that. Let me just make sure we've got it pulled up, and I'll want to announce what we're going over. I'm gonna grab some tea. We've just made our 10 out of 10 goal. We should definitely set a new goal, right? Maybe we can set another goal, right? We're going to because we got our 10 out of 10. The Dom goal. Oh boy, you wish, don't you? We're gonna have chat. We're gonna put a list together for Steam, and I'm not sure how we should go about it. Like, should we maybe put the? Is there a way to link the list? 10 out of 10. We should do again? Yeah, right. We should do it again. Is there a way I can link my? I don't know, like buying this Xbox Series S. Okay. Is there a way to link my list? Or maybe I just take a screenshot of the unplayed games. Jedi Fallen Order. Well, I'm saying I marked that it would be either picks a game from my wish list or purchase backlog. So if there's something there, so I don't know how should we? I didn't think about it. How should we do it? Should I just like post the screenshots or share the list and we'll see what everybody wants to vote on? Like, should we do a vote from the subs? Is it a sub only vote? Like, I didn't think about this. I really didn't. I really didn't, and now I'm panicking because holy crap, we hit 10 subs. So thank you. Real quick though, like I said, I'm gonna take a short break, grab some tea, so I can breathe, and we will come back to, I guess, decide that. We'll be right back. All right, let's jump back into it with patch 4.3. We've got a number of quests to do tonight. This one should be short, I think. Learning curve for sure. Learning curve for sure. All right. Gosetsu and Tsuyu. Stella, impeccable timing. We've just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the Garland's part, the Populares have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yangshi. It would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. According to the letter, Yotsu's memory is yet to return, so it looks like she'll not be living out the rest of her days in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. What is that? Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it. Agreed. Let us make straight ways for the Enclave then. Lord Ham will be waiting. I trust you to cope in our absence, Tataru. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. All right, Tataru, it's good to see you. Yeah, Tataru's great. Strongest, yeah. Look at my little Raubon. Do you see him? Do you see my Raubon? What was this you said about L1? Like, targeting enemies or something? What? 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 I didn't know you could do that! That is so good! That is so good! Oh! Dude, thank you for the tip! Oh, that's so good! That is so much nicer than having to D-pad and like... Oh, dude! That is a life-changing tip on controller. Thank you. It's God damn it! Because... I don't know, that's like really cool. Like, not that I often switch targets, but like... If there are, you know, two big enemies, I want to put my Chaos Thrust on both of them. It's very nice to be able to just like... Chaos Thrust... Chaos Thrust, and then use the other stuff. Like, I don't know, that's so cool. Damn. Quality of life. I've seen some macros do this, but do you know of a quick way to select a party member? Like, specifically? Because, like, my Dragon Sight is best used on another it's best used when I target another DPS party member. So, I know there's some macros that set up, like, that, but I didn't know if you knew of any other ways to, like, quick select, apart from selecting up. Yeah, I kind of want to, because I always have to double tap up. So I guess I'd have to change how my party list is organized and put DPS first. So I can just press up twice instead of... I don't know, I still have to D-pad twice if I did that. I don't know. Yeah, to the Enclave. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably best for a macro. It's something about, like, targeting party members. Alright. Most of my macros are, like, target's target. Wait, really? So whatever the target is targeting? I.e., it's hitting your friend? Also, I just find that, look at that at the bottom right. I can see exactly how much time I have left to sprint, or rather have to recharge my sprint. I need to move my sprint stuff. I want to move that from up top. Is Kojima there? Dude, nice. What's he doing there? Is it Death Stranding 2? Is it Death Stranding 2? Are we getting Death Stranding 2 info? Please, 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 please. I'm gonna have so many clips to watch during work tonight. I'm so excited. Ah, I see the letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. OD? What? Another game that isn't Death Stranding 2? What? Hello? I'm down for more Kojima. Let's do it. I wrote at length the subject of forthcoming exchange. There was one thing I neglected to mention. It concerns Gosetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his His ordeal rather worse for wear, and despite best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited. I'm glad he's doing well. Like, fuck Konami for that. Dude, Death Stranding, probably one of my favorite games of all time. Seriously. Good gods, is he alright? He confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it's time he received some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yotsuyu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you're curious to see what has become of her as well. We will visit him at once, Zella. Alize, shall we? Dude. Oh, if you have if you don't have a subscription, you gotta have an ad. Just saying, if you want to change that.
Open wide now.
Please to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
Jordan Peele in the Kojima-verse? Are you fucking serious? Dude.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Dude, Jordan Peele. Oh my god. Please, that is so good. Oh my god. We ain't ready for that.
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
Yeah.
A persimmon.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
Called OD. Bruh. Oh my god, I've got so much to watch tonight. Like, I'm curious.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... a gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
Alize's like, my boy, you fucking?
My lady, I assure you, this is not...
Alize's like...
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
Gosetsu, yeah. Wow.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
Battle-hardened warrior that is Gosetsu.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
There's no way she isn't. Oh, I just realized those are the two bullet shots, man. Or like one of them is.
Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Oh, dude.
But leave me be, woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
Yeah, she shot him in the back. Hey, they make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her model grandchild. Indeed, had someone told me years ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I'm relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events. I mean, For her to suddenly be watching over him? You can make it up, although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. The way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. He doesn't seem that old, but he is an old man, so... he has resisted decrepitude? Okay, with the same defiance that he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains he will never again be the warrior he once was. He has given all his life for liege and land, and will ask no more. This song hurts. Bruce, I used this song in my D&D campaign after the hub city they had grown so fond and used to was bombed. And I was describing the aftermath. Like the destruction of the city and like people crying and children like losing their parents and like... Because they were like human bombs that were used. Like people who'd been sealed magically with explosive force and then sent into the city. It's very Celis, but on the scale of like a bigger city, right? And like I was describing the outcome, and like I had players like saying they didn't feel good after that session because I was having this song play in the background. It's like it's a big port city, right? It's a big popular port city, and I used this song while describing the aftermath, and I was breaking up. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah. In fact, it's basically like Baldur's Gate, but like maybe not Baldur's Gate, but yeah. Anyways, what of his nurse? If Yotsu is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. Yuguri, out of all us, I would think you're the hardest to convince. So what makes you so sure? Yeah, it was bad. I felt, it was a really bad time. It was a good bad time. It was a very emotional bad time. If they weren't already set on marching into the Empire and literally assaulting the palace and murdering the Emperor, they were at that point, right? You know, they were already kind of ready to do battle with them, but then like, they were like, nah, we can't let this slide. We're going right to the capital. And they did. These fucking pirates got in their goddamn airship and flew to the fucking palace. Fought waves of enemies, basically. Or their generals. And, like, marched right up to the Emperor. Fucking had a battle. It was great. It was great. There was some other shenanigans in there, but, like, it was basically that. The magic pause treatment. Yeah, I was very paused, dude. Jurassic Survival. Ooh, cool. Very cool. Yeah, it's a very nice feeling. Waiting for the misstep. I've been spying on Yotsu from the shadows, waiting for a misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right on the tatami. A child's game. Even the warrior shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude her mind is truly broken. That's good enough for me and everyone else, I would hazard. So, but she saw a flash of her memory of shooting Gosetsu. She's got to be recovering in some capacity. Yeah. Hi, the matter's settled. Yotsuyu will become Tsuyu and begin a new life here in Doma. Except she's gonna remember now. Before that can happen, however, we need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she's as good as fastened the chains around their neck. Yeah. Which is why I would conclude this business with you first. Out of the sight of my countrymen, will you help me? Hi, dealer. We at your service. There's no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. Hi-Fi Rush, bruh. I need to play Hi-Fi Rush for real. My thanks. The Garlands are on their way. We must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We'll meet you at the docks with Tsuyu. Alright. So many games. Yeah. I'm trying to be more willing to not finish games, actually. To move on should the need arise, you know? That being said, I do still want to finish games, but I'm gonna be trying to not be as strict on myself, you know? Like if you're playing a game and you're just not vibing with it, you gotta move on sometimes, you know? Maybe you come back, maybe you don't. There's too many games in the world to get stuck on everyone, you know? Yeah. I'm trying to be more, you know. Daryl Talks Games actually did a challenge this past year that's really inspired me, where he sorted, numbered out, and tried to finish his backlog, and you know, he learned a big lesson through it, and it was like very inspiring. It was like he ended up getting to the point where he would play games, and then if he wasn't done, he would skip them and mark them as done. He would just move on, right? You know, if it's really important to you, you'll come back to it, or you'll just, you know, you will finish it, right? But if you were just not, you'll learn. He learned that basically there are some games that are just not for him, like pacing wise, and so like better rather than waste his time waiting to the part where it gets good, you know, because people are like, oh, wait for a couple hours, it gets good, like, and sometimes that's true, you got to do it, but like, you know, he talked about how like sometimes really your time is better spent having fun elsewhere, you know, like because not everything's for you, and I'm trying to take that to heart in some ways and like try games and just like move on if I'm not feeling it, you know. In the dog log, yeah. My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She's nowhere to be found. Oh fuck, are you serious? What? But the Garlands will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouring the streets as we speak, but it's possible Tsuyu has left the Enclave altogether. Uh-oh. Is that Gollum holding his head? Oh no. Captain, a word. Do you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? Did you? Oh. A fair-skinned woman? No, my lord. I do not rightly know. I think, yes, my lord. That you mentioned, there was a lady among the passengers whom I recall not having seen before. Her face is hidden by a brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her on the boat. Why is the new fallen snow? Was she someone of import, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Wrong? No, I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. Okay, so she crossed the river. It seems Tsuyu has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come of this. Oh, none of this is mine. This is getting a little... I'm getting antsy. But his face betrays a little sign of panic. He and is desperately trying to find Yotsu. Oh god. Seems Tsuyu has gone unrecognized this far, but Kami, help us if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find it before that happens. The responsibility for her disappearance, for all of this, lies with me, but I would ask for your aid nonetheless. We're at your service, Lord Hien, now as before. Let us make the crossing and begin our search. You go on ahead. Someone should let Yugiri know what we've learned. I'll join you on the other side. Yo, fucking Alice's sword is so cool. We have no way of knowing where Tsuyu is headed, so we best divide our forces. I will take Kusakari and its surrounds. Alpino, if you would take the road to Castor and Pluminous. Forgive me, but could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yuzuka Manor? One of the Namazu may well have seen her quarry. Yeah, is it not a sword you can get? If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and hope the Kami smile upon our efforts. Not the same. Yo-san? Use good manner. Yes, yes. Pale woman says travel. I'm sorry to say. Most sorry. Scaly skin. Namazu on the other hand, we have an abundance. Well, that's not help. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong. It does look good. Yeah. I don't know if it's actually true. I heard it's made by like either a very small team or like a single person. I really doubt it's one person though. But I'd love to know more. It does look good though. Yes, yes. Across the shallows east appeared headed northeasterly direction. Okay. Okay. Fly. Yotsu. Hey, you know what kind of feeling I love, Roos? This feeling. Four dwarfs level of goofy mofos. Yeah, right. That feeling right there, right? You know what I'm talking? That right there. Yeah, it's just great. I love check marks. Me too. Me too. No Sunny Yotsu to the north. Perhaps she went further off northeast. Maybe. Suicide Squad game. Interesting. Catching up, I can feel it. The song's really nice. Uh-oh, the hat. Really? Alright, so her hat was here. Should she abandon it? Before you ask, a search of Kusukari and surroundings has yielded exactly naught. Save this chance reunion with you, I suppose. Ah, gear in the currency window? Ah, I see, okay. Good to know. Mr. Salazar has gone to assist her brother in the cast room. It was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Hina shortly after. How did you fare at Yuzuka? I want to read that as Yakuza. It's Yuzuka Manor. Any sign of our missing guest? Nah, I found her hat here. Oh, I mean, she was this way, so. Words Namai. By the Kami, the villagers recognize they will not end well. We must hurry. Yugiri and I will check the patties. The village square is yours. There she is. That's her.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Oh, oh, God, she's so sweet right now. What the fuck?
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
Yeah. Yep. Yep, it's exactly it. It's literally all of her life's strife just gone, right? Like, she would be like a nice caring...
It can't be.
Nice caring person.
She couldn't have survived.
Issei, don't escalate this. I liked you, Issei.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
She might quite literally
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too
You keep
was
taking the
surprised to
memories of
learn
the
of her
echo?
survival.
But what if she has the echo, my dude? What the hell? She's just re-experiencing them.
I bet plot twist she has the echo,
I
and
who
like
left her to her fate.
she is seeing the memories of the people who she's wronged,
But it would seem the Kami
and like
had
that's
other
bringing her
plans.
memories back.
By some
Bet.
miracle, both
Bet.
she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Unfortunately.
Lies! Lies! My lord, she would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
What I saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry. I'm so...
They have this effect they do on characters' eyes when they start to cry. Like, it's this shimmering gloss that, like, looks pretty decent, I think. Like, instead of it just being, like, a little, like, white streak, it's like the eyes get all glazed, you know?
We're supposed
The wobbly.
to forgive you.
Hey, Fresh Sense, welcome in.
Yeah, there's no need to cry.
Welcome to the chaos. Hope you're having a good day.
Can't you see how scared she
Oh!
is? How can you
Is this
be
the other
scared of her?
account?
She's not the same.
And Chunky Monk. I told her I wouldn't call her that, so you gotta get that shit out of here. But if you're there, hello. We're experiencing tragic story. Or idea to say.
Until such
What the
time
fuck?
as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times.
Okay, so
Rest
they're not gonna
assured
out
that there
like
will be no
flog her
more
then. That's
unannounced
good.
visits to the village.
I was worried that
As your
it
lord,
might escalate.
I ask that you leave her fate in my hands and suffer her to live, for now.
Issei, don't start shit.
Please, Issei.
Don't start shit.
All right.
Okay.
I'll keep my peace.
He's not. All right.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Okay. All right. Okay. Crisis averted for the time being, at least. Oh. It is a difficult scenario, you know? Yeah, I get scared. You know, when I get scared when people are going to start shit. Yeah, it's like... Because here's the thing, like, just because somebody forgets the crimes they've committed does not mean that they are not, you know... They're not at fault for the things they did wrong. So while it is kind of sucky and wrong to punish them for things they don't remember doing, like, the people still have a right to be mad at her, you know, like, because she did some shit to them, right? She just doesn't remember. It's super complex, and it's sort of like they can be mad, and it's like hard for her to feel the want or need to. Games for Impact winner? What does that mean? Chia? What is that? I don't know about that. Like, it would be hard for, if I was in her place, right? It would be hard for me to feel the need to atone. Like, obviously she's seen some flashbacks, some of her memories come back. So, like, at this point she should start to believe that the things that people are saying, most of it should be true, right? So the atonement is something that would initially be very hard for me to convince myself that I need to do, because it's like, if you don't remember you did it, it's like you don't feel bad, you know? So, anyways. Like, if I slap you in the wiener and bonk my head and get amnesia, I still slapped your wiener. Yeah, you would have smacked me in the wiener. It's a line between being mad and then throwing anger back, and on amnesiac innocent makes revenge a monster. Ooh, yeah, it's like, yeah. Okay, let's continue. That would have been better avoided, but at least it did not end in bloodshed. Judging by Tsuyu's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. There was no escape attempt. Okay, so she was just getting a persimmon, like she wanted to help Gosetsu. So. Nay, it would seem an offhand request of Gosetsu's which brought her to Namai. She came in search of a persimmon. Ah. And they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. The plot twist, Gosetsu doesn't like the taste of persimmons anymore. And, like... anyways. Well, we have certainly taken the long way around. But let us continue on to Castrum Fluminus and our meeting with the ambassador. Alfino and Alize should still be there, conducting their search. Alright, let's get on with it. How about that meat subscription? Oh shit. I don't have my chocobo out anymore. Hey Boko. I put on the FF2 barding, and I think he just looks so dapper. Look at him. He's got a collar and like the little bandana on his head. He just looks very cool. A sippy? A sippy? I don't have my sippy cup. He's a dapper boy. Yeah, he is. Mm-mm. Hell yeah. Got a camera real zoomed out. The music died. There it goes. This song gets stuck in my head a lot. Oh, now it's over.
Nipple salad!
Oh, dear lord. Alright, seems our Imperial guests have already arrived. 'Tis time to meet with the ambassador. Let's hope this doesn't end in bloodshed. You just have weird ass robots and mobs with mouths. Yeah, I have a bunch. I always seem to default to Boko, you know. My chocobo. Hey there, you ready to betray me, you dickhead? I was trusting you and then you gave me every reason not to.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt.
Yeah, I really want the regalia.
Intentions.
I
dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
I haven't wanted to buy a lot from the shop, but there is the lunar whale for like $40, and the lunar whale holds 8 people, I think. Like, I've never wanted something so bad before, but like the lunar whale just looks so fucking cool. Like, fucks for gang. Like, but like, I'm like, when would you use it? Like, I guess if you're riding around the map doing elite hunts, right? I guess. I don't know. It's nuts. It looks really
Indeed. Before excluding her from
I don't know what that
exchange,
is.
I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
I don't like it. Get him out of that bowl cut. Yeah, I don't like this haircut. Ooh.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
Are these her parents? No, that's her father. That's her piece of shit father. Isn't it? And her piece of shit mother. Motherfuckers, let's go. I'm about to start slapping people. Are you fucking serious right now?
Of all the people.
Are you absolutely shitting me right now?
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet
You mean your
childhood
piece of shit
memories?
parents? Cut them all down, dude. I'm about to literally fucking scream.
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient.
Sans balls after I yank him off.
You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma.
I'll punch you in the teeth, dude.
Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
Oh, really? Never before heard songs from Rebirth? God damn it. We'll be watching so many clips overnight, dude. Shit.
We continue with the exchange as planned then.
Yeah, I would fucking hope so.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
I'm willing to do the trade, but I want you off my land, dude.
Until then, Ambassador.
Doma. God, what a shitty, like... Damn, man. What a dookie head. Yeah. It sounds awesome. I fucking bet, dude. What happened to Dookie Ding, Roos? Can we be real? Is that channel dead? Knew better than to trust Asahi, but that was a dirty trick. Yeah, it was. Still, unpleasant as it was, we at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. Sent her back to the Enclave with Yugiri to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them. It's gone forever. Sad times. You have a look. You have that look of it. Oh, what is it? Oh, nothing of consequence. Most like we can discuss it upon our return. Okay. Alright. Alright, Hien. We should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He wants to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim of her. Yes, we should.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
Oh, forgot to turn the auto on.
My lord, come in, come in. When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word.
See you later, Rose. Have a good time.
Simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber.
We need to update our...
Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
Our next goal.
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress.
Oh, really?
But she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Apex Legends FF7 crossover? That's cool.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
Yeah, that's shitty. Can't believe they made me give two shits about Yotsuyu. What the fuck?
I like this Asahi less and less.
Best music, score music, 16, baby. Let's go!
Be that
yeah,
as
damn
it
right.
may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with
Ba
us.
ba 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 ba.
Over the prisoners with
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Everybody sing it with me. Ba 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 ba. It's such a good... Da 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 da. Gila, I'm sorry. We're just thinking about 16's music right now. Get back to Daddy Clive. Stop abusing Daddy Clive. I'm so sorry. Best community support, Baldur's Gate. Hell yeah, dude.
Detail at the meeting which caught my attention.
Nice. Street Fighter 6. Hell yeah.
I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder.
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
Yeah, it is.
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
My lord, forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone.
Uh-oh.
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
You're good. I mean...
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties.
Yeah.
Might I call upon
People who
your
don't play
assistance?
Final Fantasy are excited for Rebirth. It's pretty great. I don't know, Chris. Maybe I'll, maybe if it comes out on Xbox, I'll send you a copy or something. I don't know. Maybe you can get into it. We gotta get to playing some hard mode remakes, so I'll have to plan that soon too. Yotsuyu. Yotsuyu.
Help. Help.
You good? Did she kill them? They probably deserved it. Is that her father? It is, isn't it?
Help! Help me!
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Moment of truth. I bet she shows up and kicks their ass.
If only I hadn't remembered.
Uh-oh.
He should hate me.
Oh, God. Now she's conflicted. Oh, dude.
But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Dude, she's like 2 personalities melding now. She regrets it all. Oh, my God.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're gonna be a piece of shit that deserves stabbing?
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu.
Oh.
A font of misery.
Terrible parents.
You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure.
What a terrible thing.
We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Yeah, you deserve like a knife in your freaking
Now,
ovaries.
dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament. You've kept your looks at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugani and start a new business.
Oh, bruh, don't be a fucking piece of shit, you scum.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it. To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yotsuyu!
Get fucked. Hope you die. I mean, sad that she's all fucking mad and twisted now, but like... But her parents are pieces of shit, and they got what they deserve. A Blade game? Bruh. That's cool. That's exciting. Dude. Very nice. Asahi, you piece of shit.
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
I hope she fucking kills you too, dude.
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
Oh, no.
Please. I don't want to die.
Well, I've been a shitty dude.
Any sign of her? What happened here? I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother?
I mean, we didn't see that exactly, but...
Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Alright. Jesus fuck, dude. Recover the Nereus's remains, and we'll hold the cremation anon. With that, they had never set foot in Doma. Yeah. I broke the news to Kosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it's best he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. Oh my god. Conscripts and contingencies. I think this is the trial. No, there's not one here. Next quest is a trial. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsu has regained her memory and returned into the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu. Twist of metal? Yo, nice. Season 2, I mean. But one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsu to the Garlean's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths in which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent contact, the apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted, and that is nothing, to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insisted to bring to our meetings. What of the ambassador's planning? I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the events of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise precaution. The main structure of Castrum Fluminis is to be the stage for the exchange. I believe the thorough inspection is in order. The citadel stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While he took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain that we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I would have some experience of Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I would hope to be at least some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, we'll need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. Confederate Sekibune, on the other hand, would only require a single run, and leave us far less vulnerable in the water, assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. I won't be alone, will I, Zella? You can count on me. Quite appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. It's a shame Lise won't be there to reprise her role. I'm certain you will make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the rule of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands. Well, oh well. I'm no Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we ask their aid once more, we must treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, master. Off you know, and I shall be about our task. We should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short, and Rasho may take some convincing. Alright. Look at Rasho. Rasho and Onokoro. Where's that? Rasho! Where am I going? Oh, I remember this place. Hey, Rancho. Oh yeah, you're this guy, the big guy. Hey, Rancho. There's a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble Lord of Doma into the company of bilge rats such as we? You come to offer Doman chains in place of Garlean ones? Then I am afraid you've wasted your trip. What a fine subject you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. Let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. And then he fills in on what's going on. Maybe you're confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you and will not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you as thus. I come to position your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit in for all of us? Profit? You must think... Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Have you heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find that we're simple souls. We pay our tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our doom, we take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water and see you, and if we see you drowning, but we're not in the business of doing something for nothing. Right. Calm yourself, Mistress Alize. We did not come here to moralize, we came here to talk, and there's more to be said. According to the records recovered after the liberation, the relatives of your Doman brethren were among these conscripted into the Imperial Army, and as you are aware, we recently negotiated return to said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? I mean, not long, right? You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Hien. The losses we suffered at the Garland hands are no secret, but since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax, so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Come on, Roncho. Very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during the battle in the Empire with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she is not yet declared seaworthy. Last Sentinel looks good. Yeah? Or looks promising? Who's it by? She's sound enough down below, but when you load her up with conscripts and the water rises, those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you'll do me a favor of swing around the hull and check for weaknesses. That is, if Doman Lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Not this, Doman Lord. We each inspect a third of the ship will be done in a trice. That's the spirit. The ship is moored in the Quick Escape Pier. Our apprentice shipwright will be on the deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Ihanashi. I thought I had a knack for parleying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Oh well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. Alright. Hey, there's an ad coming up here soon, you know, if you like those kind of things. If you don't, consider subscribing. And those will get rid of your ads, and you get some emotes and stuff, you know. Get some subscriber perks as far as Discord, subscription people. You gotta do a little more, actually, with that. It's mostly just, like, sometimes I'll post stuff for subscribers, and they get to pick stuff. But if you don't want to, or if you can't, that's understandable. You can also just take a break and avoid the ad altogether while still supporting them. So keep that in mind and have a good time. Hello, phone. Yes. Why are you beeping at me? Hey, Ihanashi. On script. Okay, I'm the shipwright, or apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything you might need attention? Nope. Section I inspected seems solid enough. Do we know enough about ships to do this, though? The port side near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. Oh, hi, G-Law. My apologies, seem to have lagged behind. I could float on the gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracks or holes in my section of the hull. Your Lord Hien, the captain sent you to inspect the hull? Kami, have mercy. Forgive us the discourtesy, my lord. Nah, don't worry about it. 'Tis quite alright. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma? Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you joined. Really? How fair is Our Lady? Is she seaworthy? A couple repairs need doing, but you know. Captain, we found a small crack on the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. Hello again, Gila. She's just like, hi, and just walk away. Alright. So you've met the boy. Did he tell you a story? He babbles when he's nervous. Should his father be among the conscript as he hopes, I mean to give him a choice to leave this life. If he so chooses, I expect you to see that they are provided for. I've heard those who join the Confederacy force were all ties with kin and homeland. Is this oath so easily put aside? If I allow it? If I see him in... I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them. But the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. But he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there's life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live for it. I like him. Well said, the Empire's request has uprooted many and more. Be it in Yangxia or out in the Ruby Sea. We have a duty to ensure that Inahashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. And the matter is settled. I'll make preparations to cast off. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. The Ruby Sea, because of the Ruby Tithe, I think. Or no, like Ruby Tithe because of the Ruby Sea. I'm assuming they have a particular name for it. Don't remember exactly why, but... Wait, we're going back to Hyakan. Goodness gracious. Hyakan? Yep, let's go inside. Alright, that wraps up this quest. I think we have the trial next. We may or may not need the queue for this, I don't know. But as worse, they have been waiting. Scout the structure and determine the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts out with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange and pray that Kami these precautions were unnecessary. Unoccupied, betraying no signs of recent activity, only shadows and echoes wait us there. Alphino seemed oddly reluctant to linger, but I saw naught to concern. Okay. We'll find a suitable route of Castrum, but you won't see much more than that. If I didn't know better, I'd say he was hiding something, though I can't imagine what. Another secret, Alphino? Castrum was deserted. Quite deserted. 'Twas simply a matter to flat out the path out, hence our swiftness. Art, are you good? You're being suspicious. Alright, the primary agreement. While we're putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuto in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. He will see that they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us at the riverbank not far from the castrum. Alright. Oh, we unlock the trial after this. We moving today. We're gonna finish this one tonight. I'm sure. And then we're only gonna have technically 2 patches. There's 4.5 and 4.56, which is split into 2 parts, but I'm gonna count it as one. Basically. It's a Requiem for Heroes part 1 and 2. And part 2 is literally 2 quests leading into Shadowbringers. So we'll have at least one more stream on this. God damn, man. We might be in for a long stream tomorrow, actually, because I won't work the next day. So, like, if you're down for long streams, tomorrow's gonna be the one, I think. Alright, everybody ready? Cars assembled? Yep. Alright, ready for what lies ahead, I trust. Lest there be any confusion, though, the towers across the waters is seeing the exchange, and that and whatever Ase has planned. But regardless of Ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Yuguri, you are to execute conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and lend what support we can. The ship awaits you at the Castrum's loading docks. She will see you safely home. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. A little nervous, if I'm being honest. A little nervous. I don't know, man. Should probably stop looking so far ahead, because now I know there's a trial after this. I know something's gonna happen.
The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
I doubt it.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion, welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Oh man, she's dressed up again. God damn it.
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish.
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
Oh, shit.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself. I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken.
Bruh. What is this?
This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. God damn it. I knew it.
What has she done?
He's, doing a thing.
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
That is ominous. Hello? Is it what I think it is? I think it is. Oh, fuck God, it's Yotsuyu too. Like to turn her, like use her body, I guess, as a vessel.
A dormant citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
Conniving little shit.
As you command.
Dude, what the fuck?
My lord, you must fall back!
You ask me to run?
A strategic withdrawal.
Spare my pride, would you? I know this foe is beyond me. The field is yours. We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
Dude.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours.
Oh, is she like half dark, half light? I thought that was shading, but she might be like split down the middle. Yeah.
Become Tsukuyomi,
Tsukuyomi, oh my
goddess
god!
of the moon and divinity of night.
Let's go!
What power can compare to such celestial majesty?
Dude, I'm like...
I shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail. Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Dorma. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Oh, is he on stage? Oh, that's cool. Caster and Fluminous now available. Does it regular duty? I don't know if we can actually queue this. Oh god. Yeah, I think it would show duty support if it did. Yeah, we have to queue it regularly. God damn it. That means I can't do it. Item level 335 requirement. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, does he? Nice. Wow! Wow! Wowie! Whoa! That looks cool. Wow! That is a good color. I like that color. Holy crap. 364. Okay. I guess we're gonna queue for it, see if we get it. God, I have... Ugh. This is why I don't like these, because we have to wait on people. It's fine. Alright, so it looks like we'll probably be able to do this tonight, and then, I mean, just depending on how quickly this queues. And then we've got 2 quests. Is that 4.3? With that being said, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break, like real quick. We'll be back, and hopefully we'll have queued for this. So, see you in a minute. All right, I'm back. I guess we just do something until I don't know what we want to do. I think I'm gonna. We might as well do something while we're waiting. Checking to see if Narwhals can help queue for this. I don't know. I'm gonna. This has got 2 tanks, 2 healers. It says I don't know. Maybe I'm stressing over average wait time. We are. I'm gonna go over here and buy some gambling tickets. Or waiting for this to queue. Oh. All right, let's get it. All right. So we've got. 8, 9, 10. Terrible. 6. Best adaptation, The Last of Us. Man, can The Last of Us just fucking shut up already? Like, I don't hate it, but like, I'm tired of seeing stuff about it. Not bad. I mean, but I guess I've heard the show is pretty great, so like... That was bad. Sure. That was gonna be... Yep. Let's do it again. Damn, man. Cool. Oh, why am I back here? We don't need to be here. Oh, we ready? This is stressful. All right, we're doing it. DPS, where you at? DPS, where you at? Ah. That is annoying. I'm sorry. I'm just DPS. Somebody was not paying attention. All right. I know what I'm gonna do because I have time. Oh, sorry, him. We're gonna have to hold on that for now because we could queue for this, and I don't want to be in the middle of that at all. So, why the hell is this formatted this way? I'm gonna give you your points back. Please, yeah, I'm sorry. I realize that's a problem when we're doing stuff like this when we need to queue for stuff. Again, we'd probably be able to get it done. I just don't want to have to like rush or stop it in the middle. So if you want me to do that, I can do that later. If you want to redeem it. Unacceptable. Yeah, I'm sorry. You do actually, and it's kind of aggravating. Don't be like a customer. Be like a person. Alright, I go to... Sure. Literally everyone queued. And then one DPS wasn't available. Wait, we good? Okay. Healer. Healer, please. Oh, thank God.
It's going to be a long night. Your end is near.
Not too terrible.
Beg them. Your death will be all the sweeter.
Wow. Does it fade away? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? Spectre velocity? Whoa. What the heck? Gosetsu? What the hell? Bro. I don't know what to say. She's back.
In darkness, the spider lily. I rise of you. Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Oh, damn it. Shit.
I'll grind you under my feet.
We're almost there.
I'll grind you under my feet.
Did you use the limit break? Hyperion? What was Hyperion? There we go. Damn. That was a little intense. I died right at the end. Yeah, kick anybody in the shins who says the customer's always right. Because they're not always right. They're very much 90% of the time in the wrong. I don't know who you are. Why are you calling me? Go away. That's fine. We did it. We went through the thing. That's all that matters. That was tough and crazy. Like, I have no idea. It's really crazy to know what's going on the first time through those. Like, because holy shit. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on mechanics-wise. I like this outfit, though. This blue and orange-ish gold looking thing. Yo, Yotsu's hair is white now? That's cool. Asahi, you motherfucker. You fucking fucker to fucker. You motherfucking fucker. What the fuck?
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down.
What the fuck is... Oh my goodness, dude.
My, such hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer.
Yeah, but like you caused her?
Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
Ha! You cannot, of course! To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
Yeah, but the meeting's already off, so like...
But I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This doorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
Oh, flipping through my clothes.
It should have been mine.
Somebody's messaging?
The power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Doma. I would have repaid his faith.
I don't know who the fuck you are. Someone's calling me babe in text messages.
No one alive loves him more than I!
That's Action Adventures Zelda 2 of the game.
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Dude! Best RPG. Go Setsu?
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Wait. Huh? What? Is it her weapons?
These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives. Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill. Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied. You should feel honored, dear brother. saved the last of my strength. Just for you.
Dude, nuts. I thought it was like gonna be Gosetsu. No, she's just like, nah, I don't like you. Dude.
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
Yeah, but like, it didn't have to be this way. What a nice dress, though. Gosetsu will warn you.
He will mourn to you, perhaps. I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
Ah, damn, man.
Lord Xenos.
Nah, dude, you piece of shit. Fuck off. Are we gonna get more information about this, like, other Xenos guy? Did he actually just not die, or?
Lord Xenos.
Oh no, that's him, right? How long ago was this?
I am at your disposal.
Damn.
Asai, you were born of Doma, yes?
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary, and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma, and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting Viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps. Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable, but as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so. The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost. But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you,
Okay.
my lord.
What? Did you just tell me that 16 DLC is out now? You're lying to me. You're literally telling me falsehoods. Are you for real?
Xenos. He will come for you.
Hold on. We gotta finish this scene and I will look at it, okay? Oh, fuck me, dude.
You have prevailed, I see.
Yes, Hien, we have prevailed.
She is gone?
Yep, she is gone.
Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Poor Gosetsu. Nice.
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Lord Hien!
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now, but our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here, but it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
Venus was behind the plot.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
How can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an imposter has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court? The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second in command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. and I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pybus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
He's gonna go back.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions. Next to him, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield. But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
Damn, dude. They're ramping up. I believe in you, Alphino.
'Tis not for me to stop you, but I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind.
Oh, Alizair, are you salty?
Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
Yo, Alphino's really going to Garlemald? What? Also, I realized the people of Garlemald are huge. They're like really tall. Or maybe everyone else is just really short. Okay. Oh, you impulsive fool. Yeah, it's bad time. Unless was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning? I think the Kami, you were here, my friend. None of us would escape Yotsu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was upon eye, but she still had a choice. She chose to submit to the ambassador's plans. Tis little wonder Gusotsu departed in silence. Together he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Sekibune before the battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet awaits on the riverbank for those who did not flee in time. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us and make for the Enclave together. It would be a shame to miss this the most joyous reunion. Is there a clip of this DLC announcement, by the way? I'm gonna check the store, but like, do they have like a trailer for it? Because I searched YouTube and all I'm pulling up is a similarly named 14 patch, Echoes of a Fallen Star. I don't know if like they have a trailer up yet or if it's just still from the awards. Very nice to hear that they've got some DLC already pumped out. Alright, people reunited. That's nice.
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
There you go. Hey, thanks. I think we'll watch this together. I'm gonna watch it together with you guys after this quest. If you're down. Is it? Yeah? Wait, was it? Or has this been silent?
Ah, there you are.
Gosetsu. Dressed up and ready to go. Oh, he shaved his hair, didn't he?
Gosetsu, your hair.
He's starting over. It's a
My
new
friend,
beginning.
What have you done?
New beginning, right? Isn't that what that symbolizes? Or something?
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
All of them?
Safe travels, Gosetsu. I can see that he, obviously doesn't want to stay, and that's reasonable,
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
Time for Game of the Year?
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before. And with that, I take my leave.
Gosetsu, please. I hope to see you again one day. I don't know, I've got a lot of favorite characters from this expansion, but like Gosetsu's up there, dude. He's like, he might be. Ian's great, but is this wrapping up the bittersweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause to be grateful. Pray join us at Kyenken. Brothers and sisters have returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It would never have dawned without courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and our people, we give our horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest, yet there is little to be done fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu by building a nation in which none live in fear. Confess, I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in his past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsu's childlike mien, mine? I don't know how to say the word. I'm gonna look it up. Men? Mean. Bearing or manner. Okay. An aspect or appearance. Alright. Childlike mien, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but a little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Though Tsuyu could never truly replace his daughter, he hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. I feel that. Baldur's Gate 3. Figured. Nice. There we go. But the Kami have been so minded. Even now, I labor to discern the meaning of Yotsu's fate. To deliver her from certain death with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother? Can that truly have been their will? That I cannot tell you. The will of the Kami is not for us to know. What I do know is that for a brief moment, a girl named Tsuyu lived among us. And she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. This is true. God damn. I don't know, man. I just feel... Yeah, well, we're not quite done with this particular patch, right? We've got 2 quests, and then we have 4.4, which has 7 quests, and then 4.5, a total of 7 quests across the 2 parts. So we'll definitely be finishing this Stormblood stuff next session. I'm very excited. Well, I say that. I'm like 90% certain that there aren't any other trials. As long as there aren't trials, we'll be done pretty rapidly. Let's see. Okay, after Castrum Fluminus, all we have for the trial, we have 2 dungeons, but like those will be pretty quick because we can. I have or you mean for the DLC trailer? I have a link. But yeah, we're gonna call Final Fantasy XIV from here. We'll be picking that up next time. Actually, we won't be picking this up probably tomorrow, sadly, unless we run really long, because we're actually going to be playing a different game tomorrow, because we succeeded on getting to our subscriber goal. So instead, we'll be playing AI the Somnium Files, kind of giving that probably a 3 or 4 hour go, seeing where we get with it, and we'll plan from there. So yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll do this after a bit of AI Somnium. I don't know. I'd really love to finish the DLC this